Good morning, everyone. Jeanette Biro here. I'm a medium and a channeler, and welcome to weekday daily card reading, where we dive into the cards, see what's in store with a message from Spirit. I'm so excited to, start a fresh new week. How was your weekend? How did it go? Feel free to let me know in the comments. Now, one thing I want to say, we are fresh into a new month, so definitely check out the October energy update on my podcast, the Jeanette Biro podcast. It is a good one. It's got lots of information about the alignments happening this month, the shifts and changes coming in, destiny points. There's a lot of cool things in there, so definitely check it out. So let's see how the cards kind of support those insights as we move through this week, especially. This week I'm using the Work Your Light Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell. So let's see what's in store. Whoop, here's a jumper. Okay. Let's see, Spirit, what do you have in store for us? Okay, interesting. So the jumper card that we had, first of all, and again, remember, jumpers are the overall way to read the rest of the cards, that kind of overall meaning, energy to it. And that one is Unbound. It says releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Releasing patterns, soul contracts, and past lives. Allowing yourself the freedom to become unbound. Space to become your best self. And that's been a big theme that's kind of moved through September, is we've been asked several times over from Spirit to make sure you've released everything, things that no longer apply. Not everything, but the things that no longer apply. Allow yourself the freedom to move forward. And this is really echoing that. Becoming unbound. You can see this person really reaching that freedom and soaring and, stepping into the new. Stepping into the new. That's how I would see that. And so as we start this week, the first one we have is answer the call. This one says, what is your soul calling you to do? How is your soul calling you to step up in your life? To step up in the world, connecting to your passion and purpose. What is your soul calling you to do? Because whatever it is your soul is calling you to do, it is bringing you closer into your alignment. Notice that pull. Now, for some, this is what's really interesting. For some, this soul calling can lead to either a crumbling, with this crumbling card that says, what are you clinging on to? So for some people, the message here is you need to let go of something that is keeping you bound, essentially. There's something that still needs to crumble in your world. Now, crumbling doesn't need to be bad. This can look like an ominous card. It's kind of a reminder of the Tower card in tarot, but it doesn't need to be bad at all, actually. The crumbling can be like releasing something, letting it fall so you have space for new. This can also sometimes mean new opportunities and new potentials. So please don't take it as a negative. But it's kind of like if there's something you're holding on to out of fear of what if the next thing isn't better, it's kind of like allow yourself the freedom to be unbound, allow it to crumble so that you can be set free. That's a really important one. Now, the other piece, though, in answering the soul's call is this card. It's dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Get inspired by life again. Move to the music, that rhythm of your heartbeat. I did a podcast on this kind of near the end of the summer. It was like listening to the rhythm of your heartbeat. And it was really all about exactly this. Find your passion and purpose in that. Come home to you. And so allow yourself to really dance with life for a little bit. Observe it, but also dance with it. Where do you feel the flow is calling you? Where do you feel your passions and desires lie? And really align with those. Because when you dance with that energy of life, you really get to flow down this river that leads you to your soul's calling. Right? So there's a beauty and harmony in this energy here of, flow, rhythm, passion, purpose, following that with kind of an open heart, because really the universe is wanting to lead the way. And look what's interesting here is we could see this either as the moon coming up or the sun, the moon coming up or the sun setting. But what I also really like is if we look at it like the moon, we have the moon showing itself here in the Unbound card, the moon in this passion and purpose, and then the moon in dance with life. This I find really interesting. So there's a lot of energy coming with the moons this month here that are really wanting to shine a light. Like you can see this beautiful beam of light coming down, shine a light to allow shifts and changes to occur in your life. Now, what's interesting too is I'm reminded that this month we also have eclipse season starting. On the new moon, we have a solar eclipse, right? So the moon energy is going to be extra amplified this next while, bringing those transformations, those revelations, those abilities to transmute into the good. And that's the thing, is it's transmuting into the good, into aligning with your soul's calling, because you're really willing to dance with the energy of life. And honestly, if this isn't so beautiful to represent the, beautiful passion and purpose of our having a life on earth. I mean, if there's one thing I remember from my NDE was how beautiful it was to come back to this earth life and realize how much flow, creativity, and dance we can do with the energy of living a human life, that it doesn't have to be so hard and limited and chaotic. We really can make the most of it and create and flow and see the beauty based on how we choose to view it, based on our perspective. Doesn't mean we don't go through hard things, but we can dance our way metaphorically out of those. So really, again, remember, becoming unbound is going to be the theme for this week. Releasing yourself to these beautiful transformations and changes that are afoot for us this month. Again, big change energy month, so I'm really excited about how that manifests for everyone. And we'll see. I'll be back again tomorrow and we'll check in. I'll see you guys then. If you're enjoying this, please do subscribe and share and like. That really helps. And I'll see you tomorrow.